Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. So this is my fourth update on the hobby vlog for the making up and painting the combat patrol for the Black Templars, and I've just finished the 4 Primaris neophytes. So I'm going to be doing the basing all as one at the end of once I've got everything painted. That's why the bases aren't done on these. So as I say, these are all finished now. I quite like the way they've turned out. I think in the end it took me about 10 hours to paint the 4 figures. Unfortunately I didn't keep a decent record of how long, because what was happening was I wasn't really in the mood to do any hobbying. So I thought, okay, we'll just add, a bit to this figure. And then I ended up spending 45 minutes or an hour painting the figures. This one's got, it looks like he's got something like a bolter, but I didn't think that the neophytes had bolters. But anyway, I did do a bit of a highlight on the black armour, not too much. I think some people do go over the top with the edge highlighting, and the figures look like they come from the film Tron. I just don't like that look on them. A bit of highlighting is, for me, is all that's required. As I mentioned before, I thought I'd use a different skin tone on this guy. I was having problems with the red again. I even bought a different red from AK. I bought the new Vallejo game colour, and it just was not covering over the black very well at all. It surprised me really, because the Games Workshop red used to work really well over black, so I just wish they wouldn't have those bloody pots and they had dropper bottles. Perhaps one of the reasons they don't use dropper bottles is that their paint is of a consistency that it wouldn't really work. It would clog up the dropper in the bottle, and so you're forever cleaning it. I don't know. So the last figure of the 4, this guy's got a bit of a shotgun. I quite enjoyed painting them. It's just it just was taking so long to do them. It really surprised me. So that's the 4th one. I'll just show you 2 other figures that are made up. One I've already mentioned. So this is the Marshal who's leading the combat patrol. As you can see, a very detailed figure. There is a lot going on with this guy. It took 45 minutes to put together, but he's going to be very interesting to paint up. So this figure, not as complicated as the Marshal. This is a sword brother. I think he leads the Primaris Squad. Now he took an hour to put together, and the reason for that is his parts were over a bigger sprue with a lot more parts on it, because he was, there was other figures that you create from the same sprue, whereas the Marshal was just one sprue, which was just all his stuff. So the reason it took longer is I was trying to find the sodding parts on the sprue. And this is perhaps one of the complaints of the Games Workshop figures. There's a balance between getting highly detailed figures, but at the same time constructing them. If back in the day when I was wargaming, your figures were practically just one cast metal miniatures, or even if they were plastics, you only had to put like a shield on them or something. So you did a bit of clean up, threw the shield on it, and that was it. It was ready to paint. These things, as I say, this one an hour, the Marshal 45 minutes. if you're a war gamer, that's kind of a bit of a ball ache because you want to get on and play. At the same time, they're fantastic looking figures, so it's a trade-off, isn't it? So there we go, guys. Four figures painted out of the 19 that come in the box set. 6 figures made up. So I've got another 9 to make up, and 11. Sorry, no. Yeah, 9 to make up, and 15 to paint. So still quite a ways to go. Thanks ever so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Look after yourselves, and I'll catch up with you soon.